Hello, and welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions, where today we're watching the second to last episode of The Expanse. I really can't wait to see what happens. I'm particularly excited to see how Marco responds to the message drummer sent out all over the place. I imagine other people might have a response to that as well. I'm very curious to see. I think Mars is about to make a very risky move without the support of Avasarala and the UN, and that's probably going to end badly, but I gotta see what happens. Frankly, there's a lot happening and it's all compelling, and so I'm ready to watch this episode. But the main thing, like before we get into the actual meat of the episode, we are gonna get to visit that little girl and find out what happens when she takes her little brother to try to get the alien creatures to bring him back to life, right? Let's find out. Let's experience this episode for the very first time.
Hello? Please! You have to help him!
Oh.
He died. But I know you can fix him! Please.
And then she slept there all night. Oh. I wonder what they're gonna think of the fact that she took her brother and brought him here. And he's gone! Maybe that's a good thing! I don't know what to think.
Maybe we're right here!
She knows. Oh, there's 3 of them now? What are these crazy little Pokemon? Oh, that's so scary and beautiful and horrifying. I don't know what to think.
Sam?
Is it Zan?
Kara? Is that you?
Okay, seems like he's there.
I feel weird. What happened?
Well, I think you might be part alien now. It's with his eyes, though.
Everything looks different. Never saw that before.
I would like to see what he sees.
The dog's fixed you.
Yay. I'm just gonna be happy. Although the mystery is like a hammer chiseling in my brain, like, what is this? What is this? What is this? But I want to be happy. You know what? I can't. I'm just so worried and confused and concerned. I wanted to celebrate with Kara, but I'm so worried. Oh, we're at the gate. Uh-oh. Are we in a battle? Of course we're in a battle.
Medina Station. This is the MCRN.
Dang.
Your free Navy sentries at the ring have been eliminated. Our weapons are now locked on Medina Station.
Admiral, we're picking up multiple plasma discharges from the surface of the ring station.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, you are annihilated. Whoa.
They're calling it my war. Iapetus is just one station.
How's it not your war, buddy?
If enough belt to support the inners, then we...
Yes, we could lose. Which is why the only thing we need to care about now is getting to Medina, with 1,300 systems and hundreds of colonies under your thumb. As much metal as we can mine, as many shipyards as we can build. Anyone who wants access to that will have to ask you.
But they probably won't ask nicely.
Drummer raided a defenseless supply depot. If she wants to act like that makes her a hero, who cares? Yes,
You're surprised. Did you think it wasn't going to work?
this calls for a celebration.
I don't want to celebrate your victories, but I can't resist the toast.
The railgun is a Martian design, but it's made out of a metal we've never seen before.
Marco traded proto-molecule for Martian gunships and weapons. Maybe this was part of the deal.
I thought the ring station was impenetrable. How the did they attach giant railguns to
It's a
it?
great
They
question.
mounted the guns on titanium bands laid right along the surface. The assembly holds itself together. Inaros can rain hell on any point inside the ring space.
Feels like we're screwed.
There is still time to intercept them, but the window's closing fast.
We have to mobilize now. Abandon Ceres.
And consign every soul upon it to starvation and death.
We don't owe Ceres a thing.
We need to load up every warship we got right now.
MCRN fleet concurs.
Do you truly believe the odds are in our favor?
The odds are never in our favor. That's a different franchise.
If we have to send more people to their death, the least we can do is give them a chance to win. You'll have my decision soon.
I'm sure she's gonna make a good decision. I don't know what a good decision is in this case. I don't know if there's no right decisions or there's no wrong decisions, but it's a hard decision. I love it.
You seem a bit tired.
Stop mothering me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
They wanted to send a joint strike force to the ring. I refused to go along with them. Have I gone soft? Was I trying too hard to be good? when I should have been ruthless
You used your best judgment.
and lost. There is no prize for the best victim.
Maybe you have gone a bit soft. It's time to keep your eyes on the enemy and wait for the next time they slip up. Because I still think we're the good guys, and I'd rather do a little less soul searching and a lot more fighting back.
Go do something else.
Not very many people would be able to talk to her that way. I'm glad Bobby can.
What the hell is Amos still doing out there?
Oh, he's not out there. He went into the station.
Why?
He didn't say.
Well, noodles, bars, and brothels. So,
Based on the data, it seems clear to me that a significant number of these ship disappearances were indeed similar to whatever happened to the Baki. There is a mass energy threshold which precedes or perhaps triggers these events. I've embedded our analysis for you to see.
Anytime anyone goes through a ring, they don't realize they're taking a massive risk. You said that every time you transit, you can feel those entities getting angrier. Do you think they're trying to get out?
good question.
I don't know. Maybe. The artifact on Ellis proves they can directly affect our world. Officer Ella needs to see this. This is bigger than the war.
Something good.
Drummer.
The supplies are solely food and fuel. We are giving it to you.
That doesn't make any difference. A UNN crew will board each of your ships and pilot them in.
I get it, but it's...
Any Free Navy partisans or belters with outstanding warrants will be immediately detained.
You know what? Screw these guys.
If you do not submit to these procedures, we will not let you
Bull.
Captain Drummer.
There we go. Come on. Set it right.
Your ships are cleared to dock.
There we go.
You will be treated as sovereign territory. Your crews are also welcome on the station. It's nice to finally meet. Fred Johnson spoke well of you.
He spoke well of you too.
Inaros is an enemy to us both.
Yeah.
A century of oppression made Mako Inaros inevitable.
Yeah.
If not him, that would have been another.
Interesting perspective. I'd like to hear more. Perhaps in person.
The Belters here are hungry and I have food. I came for them, not you.
Correct. I mean, Drummer's not gonna suddenly be all hooray, hooray, Earth, woo! He's gotta be so sick of hearing people chant his dad's name.
Me Pascal.
Where's Tadeo?
In the brig. Me replace him. Come on,
Why
let's go.
is he in the brig?
What did you do?
I couldn't stop thinking about my brother. Sent him a message.
You broke radio silence.
Just one quick burst.
You could have given away our position. You're lucky that they didn't space you.
I wasn't thinking about me. He was always there for me.
Any chance Naomi and Drummer will get to actually see each other and talk? Oh, look at the little baby arm. Oh, that's creepy.
I had to regrow my spine. He's having more pain than I did.
Looks like the gel was too weak. Bad batch, maybe. That limb will never be good.
Ah.
It must be removed as soon as possible.
Dang.
We will get you the best prosthetic made.
Including surgery. But for Camino Drama and family, it will be done.
I can't believe how long it's been since we've actually spoken to each other. Now we can do it in person.
Please do.
Just let me know when you have a little time and I'll come to you.
What's going through her head?
We got some information from a Bertar and Ganymede, a botanist.
Prax.
He risked his life and family simply because he believed it could help restore Earth's ability to grow food.
Monica.
Holden, I heard you had some interesting times out there, as usual. We should set up an interview.
Never, ever, ever again.
Little reunions all over the place today.
Travel through the rings is not as safe as we thought.
And he's got the receipts.
When traffic exceeds a certain mass energy threshold, a ship will disappear in transit, abruptly vanish without a trace.
Yeah.
I think we need to share it with Inaros.
Oh, James, you truly...
He wants everyone to know everything. I think it's a good call, though.
If we can convince Marco that the danger is real, he might...
What? We're one big happy family after all? You have to be the most naive person I've ever met.
Obviously, that's not how that would work, but...
Let me show you the problem we have right now.
We have a lot of problems right now. That's a big one, though.
Those look like railguns.
They destroyed 6 Martian warships in a matter of seconds. We cannot afford the luxury of worrying about the future until we end this war. Amina Drummer, how well do you know her?
What do you want with Drummer?
I need an ally, a Belter, to fight at our side against Inaros.
No wonder you saw me so quickly.
We need Drummer's strength.
Drummer has no love for Marco, but she's no friend of Earth either.
Correct.
She's not gonna trust you.
I once put a birder up on hooks.
That's how we met her, isn't it?
That is who I was. It is not who I am now.
Yeah. But people will judge you by your past actions. It's unavoidable.
On my tab.
Someone's got a bad case of shore leave. Give me some of that. The old lady's trying to win the game with a crap hand.
You think we're gonna lose?
We can't lose. But I don't think we can win either. Our grandchildren will still be killing each other 100 years from now. Might be time you got back to your ship.
I'm not sure I'm going back.
Amos, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Don't tell Bobby.
I don't know what the I'm doing out here anymore.
We're fighting a war.
War is when you try to kill the other guy when you get the chance.
We caught a bad break with Inaros. It happens.
It happened because Holden Disarmor knew.
Crap.
He saw Naomi's kid on the pillow. I don't know. Usually I get what he's trying to do, but this...
Bobby laughing entertains me.
War is the wrong place for good men.
Good or bad, it's the same place for everyone.
What difference does it make if you're good or bad then?
In the end, the only thing that matters is fighting for who's covering your flank. Your people. They watch your back and you watch theirs, or you've got nothing.
That's right.
So back to the ship.
Brothel first, though.
Priorities, all right? He's not in a hurry.
You won't come with?
With you, or with you.
Whatever.
Whichever one you want, Bobby.
I will stay here with him.
We can take shifts.
No, Kamina,
She means...
I'm going to stay here with Joseph
permanently.
on Ceres. It's okay for you to go. You will never be able to give up the fight with Marco now.
Wow.
And we can't help you in that fight anymore.
I never loved you because you were fighters. I loved you because you were builders.
Yeah.
I wanted us to build something together.
That was the dream. That was the goal. Things don't always work out. Oh, it sucks. I just feel like Drummer's always losing everybody.
Was your father big in your life?
I never knew.
So you improved upon the role.
Not as much as I hoped.
That checks out.
That's something I want you to see.
It wasn't the Innes who raided our supplies. Whose side are you on? I only meant Drummer is our enemy.
You're proud of him, right? At least be proud of him, even though I didn't care for it.
I wonder where he gets it from.
Marco should be. I like her. I mean, I have mixed feelings because I don't want her to bring Marco and him together, but like she does, certainly from her perspective, like the right thing at most every turn, and I find her just really interesting and enjoyable. Although I wish she would turn on Marco rather than help him.
I still have privileged access to the ship systems.
Oh, wow.
Mass was on the docks when the water tanks exploded.
Yeah.
He's dead.
It's my fault.
Oh, it's DNR's fault.
No.
They occupied the station. Their soldiers.
No, I killed him. I was on the crew that planted the bombs and rigged the docks to blow.
Oh my gosh. That I didn't see coming.
They said no belters would get hurt.
Yeah, they lied about everything.
I thought we were just killing Innes.
Can't wait to see how Philip, what he does with this. I think this is new information to him. And it's horrific. I hope he sees Marco as he is.
You can go right on through. You're pre-cleared.
Huh.
There's no need. I will wait my turn.
You have more important things to do.
They really respect her.
How does it feel to be the Innes' favorite pet?
Back in line.
Well, some of them.
Kamina,
Nagata.
I'm sorry to just drop in on you like this. I know you've had your hands full. It's good to see you.
You as well.
So cold. I wonder what she's thinking. So much has happened since they last saw each other.
I'm eager to meet your family, if you have the time.
They're gone. Xena and Bertol left after I turned on Marco to save the Rocinante. Serge was executed in reprisal. Joseph and Michio have decided to remain on Ceres so they don't have to keep paying for the choices I made for them.
You blame me for all that?
I did what I did.
I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart.
Don't. Please don't. You didn't come here to apologize. Then why did you come?
I wanted to see you.
You know me well enough to know that silence meant I didn't want to be seen.
Holden asked me to talk to you.
on Avasarala's behalf. She wants you and yours to fight at her side against Marco.
You should leave.
I was gonna say, she's gonna ask her to get out.
You come to me, running errands for the Inners.
It's not like that, and you know it. I despise Marco and everything he's done.
Avasarala and her Inners are no better.
That was true once, but it's different now.
She is much different now.
I can choose to wait for the bounty to go high enough that someone kills me, or I can put a collar on my neck and hand the Inners the leash. This universe has no place for me.
I wish there were another way. I tried to find one, but there isn't.
Then we have to make one.
Tell me how.
I don't know how.
Then all we can do now is to stand by the people that we love. What else is there?
You self-righteous.
Jeez. That's about right. Drummer needs to have a breaking point. She'll never soften and be open to anything new otherwise. Oh, it's hard, man. Oh, dang, okay. Ooh. Holy crap.
Here I am.
She got Avasarala to come to her. That's crazy, bro.
I didn't really believe that you would leave your ship.
Right?
Would you have come to me?
Your security detail doesn't seem too happy about it.
They don't appreciate the value of a symbol as much as I do.
Then this is just symbolism.
I hope not. I hope it's the way forward for us both.
The system is filled with the graves of Belters who trusted in us.
Is Monica getting this?
And my planet is now covered with the bodies of people who paid the price for that.
Why are you here?
Marco will get many more Belters killed before this ends.
Yeah.
So you're here to save us.
I'm here because you can help me win this war. The sooner it's done, the fewer the dead.
When the last shot is fired, will you remember the Belters who bled for your victory?
I hope so.
All I can do is promise that I will. I have given your people many reasons to hate me, but none to think I'm a liar.
Belters. Fighting alongside Inners against Belters. I never thought I would live to see that.
Neither did I.
My people will not take orders from you.
Ooh.
I don't expect them to.
Ooh. This is a freaking electrifying scene. One of the best in the whole show. So well done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, end the episode. Just end it. Nothing can happen to top that moment. Ah! Very curious to see if this war actually does come to an end in the next episode or not. I know there are 3 more books after book 6 finishes, and I'm reading the books right now, so that when I finish the series, which I'm real close to doing, I can, it'll be a while before I get to books 6, 7, 8, 9, but I know in between book 6 and 7, there's a bit of a time jump. I don't know how long. I think it's a very significant, like decadesy maybe. So just like kind of having that little bit of knowledge makes me wonder, like, okay, does book 7 pick up and this war has still been raging for decades? Or are we going to end the war? I'm hoping just narratively we are able to take out Marco. But I mean, are we going to usher in an era of unprecedented peace? I doubt it. I don't know. Anything could happen. And that's one of the things that's really interesting about this show, or rather this story. That scene with, that whole final section with Naomi and Drummer. I mean, we've watched Drummer for, my goodness, season after season, just have everything ripped away from her. We could see that it was really hardened her. And I don't know, I guess it's kind of, maybe I didn't really even fully notice it, simply because like she's always had this tough, exterior. She's always been sort of battle hardened to an extent. But that scene with Naomi really just brought it to light, for me anyway, how just truly broken she is, and just how much she carries. And it sucks that Naomi had to ask her. I understand why Holden sent Naomi. I just think it kind of sucks that maybe the only friend she has left, and that's probably not totally accurate, but came to her with an ulterior motive. just sucks. I'm glad that she's open to it now. And that scene with her and Officer Ala was just pure electricity. It was pure fire. And wow, it has me truly on the edge of my seat to see how this thing pans out and what happens next week. I think it's going to be good. And I assume we'll finally find out what in the world Kara's story over in Laconia has to do with anything, maybe everything. What I said, I didn't think it was great for Mars going, out to the gate without Officer Ala, without the UN. I was like, I don't think it's going to end well. I didn't realize it would literally take seconds for Mars to, oh my gosh, that was crazy. Not surprising, Amos was doing what Amos does over on Ceres. His conversation with Bobby was absolutely fascinating. And he seemed to come to the conclusion, all right, I'm going to stay with the Rossi. I'm going to go back to the ship. And maybe Bobby's coming with him. I don't, did she go with him to the brothel? Did she? That's a story maybe for a different time. But yeah, one episode left. I'm so excited. I'll see you. Let's get to it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.